you very much for this thing. Well, this is Abid Hassan, and you can call me Abid because my friends and family they are calling me Abid. And I've completed my BB and MBA program from University of Rajshahi. That is the second largest university in our country. And still, I'm doing Master of Philosophy in that institutions under great professor supervision. My home district is most south Khulna, that is located in most southern part of Bangladesh. And in my university life, I was used to do various kinds of extracurricular activities like debating, anchoring, any other programs, hosting, and community sensing, building up activities. Lots of things I was used to do there, and I have an extended family including my father, mother, and my siblings. My father is working for government, and my mother is just a housewife, and all of my siblings are studying right now, and my nearly junior brother is getting has got a government job at Khulna. Anyway, my wish is to, if I were a rich man, I would like to establish a hospital from where the poor people they will get free Medicare. So that's all about me.
Thank you. Now, I will ask you some questions about games. What games are popular in our country and why?
Well, that's very interesting. Usually, football is a popular game in our country, and people are also playing cricket, tennis, and there is another game that is recognized in our culture, Hadudu. That is almost all kinds of games are playing by our people so proudly and so enjoyably.
Thank you. Do you play any games? Why or why not?
Yes, I would love to play the game. When I was a student, I like to play cricket. But now I'm a faculty. I'm not getting so much time for playing cricket. But still now, when I'm getting leisure time, then I'm used to playing cricket with my colleagues, with my other senior brothers.
How do people learn to play games in your country?
Basically, on an average, most of the people they are not getting formal instructions from any game institutions in our country, and still now in our country people are not putting their opinions toward the game positively. So still now learning game and playing game is ignored massively. But some institutions they are providing formal learning, formal training for the players, and there are some national institutions also who are taking care of players. And there are also some efforts coming from our government. They are also subsidizing to look after our players to make stronger and good players in our country.
Thank you. Do you think it's important for people to play games?
I think because health is wealth, and to keep fit human body, people need to play games. Especially I will prefer for outdoor games that is needed for physical movement. So I will support and I will recommend all kinds of people for playing games. If people are being as old, a suggestion or recommendation will be for them. It's not mandatory for playing cricket or football, but they can walk, they can move, they can take some indoor games that will be appropriate for movement of the physical exercise.
Now in part 2, you get some time, and if you want to take some notes here, use pencil and use paper. Describe an open air or street market which you are visiting.
Okay. What were the questions?
Question is, describe an open air or street market which you enjoyed visiting. You should say where the market is, what is the market sales, how big the market is, and explain why you enjoyed visiting this market.
Okay, all right. I'm starting. A street market is actually available in our country, more or less, in everywhere. So I will talk about a street market that I enjoyed very much, that are located in my village. So in village, the term is hut. So in a week, there is a fixed day that was Saturday. The hut is opened and the street market is open. So every kinds of people from that from the same villages as well as from outside the other villages, they're coming together for selling their items and purchasing their items. So every kinds of products like vegetables, fishes, meats, and utensils, and some kinds of furnitures, and some kinds of very various kinds of things. Those are necessary for maintaining a family, for maintaining everything. Even rice, even seeds for cultivation, and tools and techniques. Those are needed for fishing, for rooming, and for making a boat. Everything's are sold on that market, and I really enjoyed that market because there is no some artificial things. There is no decoration that is observed in rural area. There is what we call supermarket or super shop or chain store, and there is no such a thing like a departmental store, but everything's are available on there. And people who are coming here and who are purchasing, they are very much well known to among them by hook or by crook. So they are one kind of relatives. So there is no matter of fraudulent activities. There is no things for cheating activities, and those items, those are sold on the market, are fresh in nature. So I like that thing, and from my experience, because right now I'm living or staying at rural area, I'm not getting the fresh things, especially vegetables and fruits and some other green things. Those are contaminating by formalin or by some other toxic medicines. So that is not actually beneficial to my health and every other's health. So health condition is breaking down day by day, especially for the rural, especially for the urban peoples. So on that perspective, I liked that market for shopping, and when I'm getting a leisure time, I, along with my some colleagues and some other relatives, we are especially using to going there for purchasing our necessary things. So that was a very interesting thing.
That's right. Thank you. Here in part 3, we will talk about shopping and markets. You need to answer these questions. Do people in your country enjoy going to open air markets that sell drinks like food or clothes or old objects?
That is very interesting questions to my country people. Yes, I would say more or less accurately, most of the people are going open air market or street market because of having less price, and people can bargain for getting their products, and they have chances for getting quality products and their desired products with the minimum possible prices. So yes, on an average, the per capita income in our country people is not so much, and most of the people they are in nature, they are economic. So maximum people they are intending for going that street market.
Thank you. Which type of market is more popular and why?
Uh, uh, I will put mixed opinion here. Open street market is still now popular for economic persons, for middle and upper middle class families, and some aristocrating market systems like departmental store, super mall, super center, shopping mall. Those are still popular for rich class, and they enjoyed very much for going there, and every
Enjoy very much.
enjoy, right. And every kinds of cloths, every kinds of items, those are coming from every parts of Bangladesh, as well as outside Bangladesh. Those are available at the departmental store. So people are going both kinds of stores.
Okay, do you think markets are more suitable places for selling certain types of things? Which ones? Why do you think this is?
Well, I think market is best suitable because in market there are market is actually consist of uh, having lot more shops. So when people are going only one shop, they don't have any standard for comparing their products in a cheap price. But when people are having products from markets, they have easily comparing standard, and they can go getting their they can have available choices. So I would prefer market is suitable places for getting available products.
Okay, do you think young people feel the same about shopping at markets as older people? Why is that?
Well, choice is being different depending on age variation. The younger people they are in nature in choosy type, and they are more fashion oriented. I mean they are very trendy in nature. So for new things, innovative designs, those are matter of thinking, matter of searching for young people. But old people, they are heavily passionate about getting the original things. That will be tasty. That will be quality. That requires quality. They don't think such kinds of things. Those are very colorful. And those are very good looking in outer appearances. So these are the basic things for young people and old people. Of course there is a difference between them.
Okay, we are in part 3 and we will talk about shopping in general. I will ask some questions about shopping in general and you will give answers. What do you think are the advantages of buying things from shops rather than markets?
Shopping is a matter of gaining enjoyment for most of the people. Some people, when they are feeling sad, they are used to going shopping and they feel better. So there is a mixed opinions for shopping, and in markets there are lots of centers, there are lots of houses which are selling variety of products, variety of services like clothes. On market we can get lots of fast food items, everything that we need, those are available in market. But in shopping you will not get available everything there. there are limited number of items there. So of course, going to shopping and purchasing many things, and that will be benefit, you will get some advantages from markets that will not be provided by salesmen who are having shopping, who are having a shops. So of course people will get much more advantages on markets.
Okay. How does advertising influence what people choose to buy?
Well, greatly. Advertising um, has a very great impact for purchasing products or services in consumer mind. Because people are being attracted, getting information which are better and which are not better for him. So people have some standard. They can judge this thing listening by others who are using, who have already used their products or services. And second criteria, that people can know about the products information by advertising. So nowadays people are mostly influencing by advertisements.
Thank you. Do you think that any recent changes in the way people live have affected general shopping habits?
Yes, well, in our country, especially in the urban area, there's been a dramatical change for the shoppers. A few years back, there were not so well established and well developed shopping center in our country, except in capital city Dhaka. But nowadays the other underdeveloped divisions like Khulna, Rajshahi and Sylhet, those places have more sophisticated and very developed shopping centers nowadays. So it is a very obvious symptoms. People of our country having all divisions, they have there is a common tendency for increasing purchasing ability. They are not going open street markets nowadays. So open street markets is being reducing in a greater number. And there is another thing that I have observed recently. The open street market has been broken down by government or by municipality authorities. So that has been a dramatic changes.
Thank you. Great. Mr. Ravi, you get your result within 2 weeks, and you have done well, and